Hello friends, it is time for math. Today's warm-up is going to begin by counting to 100, but we're not going to start with the number 1 today. Today I'm going to draw a couple of my number cards. We're going to put them together to make a new number, and that's the number we're going to start from. So let's see what we have on top. We have the number 1 and the number 7. So when I put the 1 and the 7 together, it makes a new number. What number does it make? We're not adding it, but when they sit side by side, what number do they make? 17. So today we're going to start at 17, and every time we get to a tens number, we're going to put up our both hands for tens. All right, let's start at 17. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Make sure you're counting with me. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Now real quick, let's count to 100 by tens because that goes much faster. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Great job, guys. All right, it is time for Count the Dots. Today I have switched up your dot cards, so pay attention. 1, 4, pretty quick stuff. 0, 5, 3 blue, 2 green, 5. Ooh, these on the circle. This one was pretty easy, but I wonder if it's going to be easy when we get more dots on the circle. Oh no. 6. 6, yes, this one looks just like what? Like the dice we use for some of our games. A little bit more. 2, 4, 6, 8. There were 8 on this card. If you got that one, pat yourself on the back. That was probably the trickiest one today. There's going to be trickier ones next time. For today's math lesson, you are going to need either a dry erase board and a dry erase marker, or any piece of paper and something to write with. We will be practicing writing equations. An equation is when we add or subtract something. So if I have 2 Unifix cubes and I add 1 more, I now have 3. But if I have 3 Unifix cubes and I take 1 away, I'm subtracting 1 and taking it away. When we write equations, they look like this. We use numbers and we use symbols that we can then read. So this says 1 plus 2 equals 3. I can also write it the other way, starting with the 3. I have 3 altogether, so 3 equals 1 plus 2. If I'm going to write subtraction, the sign here is going to change, and what we do with the numbers is going to change. So if I have 3 altogether minus 1, that means I'm taking away 1. I now have 2. I could also write it starting with the 2. 2 equals 3 minus 1. On my dry erase board, I have drawn my imaginary class. I've sorted them into 2 groups. Go ahead and take a look at my imaginary class and tell me how I sorted my groups. One group here, one group here. What did I use to sort them by? Their hair. The first group, these 4 people, have short hair. And my second group, these 2 people, have long hair. How many students do I have in my class all together with both the short and long hair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 students all together. If I were going to write that equation, what would that look like? Go ahead and write that down on your dry erase board or your paper right now. And I'll write it as well. I want you to get started before me. Okay. I could write 4 to represent the 4 people here, plus, remember we're adding them together on this one. How many are here? 2, and that equals 6 altogether. I could also start with the 6 and say I have 6 students in my class, and it equals 4 plus 2. So if you got one of these equations, pat yourself on the back. You got it. Next, we're going to erase our boards, or turn your paper over, get more space, and we are going to practice some more equations using Unifix Cubes. The first train of Unifix Cubes, go ahead and take a look. How many black do I have? How many yellow? And how will I write that out? And how many altogether? I have 3 black plus 2 yellow equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And let's write it backwards. 5 equals 3 plus 2. Okay. Next train. Ooh, how many do I have here? Oop, I should fold it up here for you first, shouldn't I? Oop, there we go. How many do I have? 3 orange, 3 brown. All right, now let's write it. 3 plus 3 equals 6, or start with that 6. Altogether I have 6, which equals 3 plus 3. Okay. And our last for addition, let's take a look. How many do we have? Oh, the whites are kind of hard to see, but there are 3 whites and 4 blues. All right, let's erase our last one. I'm going to start with the blues. 4 plus 3 equals, what does that equal altogether? 4 and 3 altogether equals 7. Okay, and I can also start with the 7. 7 equals 4 plus 3. Make sure you have these 2 equations on your paper or your board. Okay, now we are going to switch from addition and try some subtraction. Remember, when we change the addition symbol to subtraction, we're not putting them together anymore, but we are taking some away. So let's try with our first set of Unifix cubes. If I have 5 Unifix cubes and I take away 2, how many are left? 3. Okay, so I had 5 minus 2. 2 were taken away, equals 3. We had just 3 left. All right, let's try our orange and brown Unifix cubes. How many did we have all together? So we start with 6. We had 6 all together. Now we're going to take away 3. How many am I left with? 6 minus 3 equals 3. We were left with 3. Now we forgot to write these the other way. So let's go back and write them the other way. Wherever you have space. I could start this one with the 3. Say 3 equals 5 minus 2. And then this one we could start with the 3 over here. And I could say 3 equals 6 minus 3. Okay, if I'm going too fast, you can pause the video, but we are going to move on to the next group of Unifix cubes. Remember the 4 and 3 together was 7. So we're going to start with 7. That's how many we have. And we're going to minus. We're going to take away. 7 minus 3 leaves me with 4. 7 minus 3 equals 4. Let's turn that equation around. 4 equals 7 minus 3. Great job today, guys. You have some more practice sheets of equations that you can do on your own. There were some in your take-home packets, as well as if you did not pick up a take-home packet, you can print them from the Bridges online practice book.